back, thanks for tuning in. This is the 5th episode of the current season. I'm finally actually doing a Belgian-style Wit beer, which is exactly what this beer is called, as you see above. It's the Mill Street Brewery Witbier, or Wit, just the Wit. It's a standard Mill Street Brewery kind of bottle, 341 mils, so I guess 12 imperial ounces if you translate it to the old times, 5% ABV, and Mill Street Brewery is of course from Toronto, Ontario, in case you don't know. I'm not actually certain they distribute and export their beers outside the province, but actually they do to a place like Nova Scotia, at least, you know. But you might be able to find this in the States as well. Now, I've heard this is a really good, true Belgian style wit, but I've never actually had it myself, so we'll read in a sec. Nice label, you can see, and the back reads, Mill Street Belgian style wit is an unfiltered, refreshing beer made with a unique blend of ingredients. The resulting cloudiness gave rise to the term wit white beer. And the ingredients are water, pale barley malts, wheat flakes, dried orange peel, and coriander and hops. Nice. So I'll be using my Hoegaarden glass. I think Hoegaarden is the world's most famous wit beer, so that should be good. So we're all set. Let's start it. All right. So the cap is off, and let's pour the beer. Smells very similar to things like Hoegaarden and maybe Blanche de Chambly, the Unibrew wit beer. Very fizzy head. Guess that's not very good. Alright, let's look. It's a very pale, slightly cloudy yellow body to the beer. Loads of carbonation. Yeah, very fizzy kind of foamy head. Very spicy. Yeah, definitely. I can really smell the coriander and a hint of that zesty kind of orange peel, I guess. But it's prevalent. The prevalent note is coriander, and I guess it's quite yeasty as well, and well wheaty, I guess. Yeah. Very true Belgian tasting kind of wit beer. Nice and light body, with a fair amount of sweetness, and of course fairly effervescent as well, and definitely get some nice citrus notes like lemon, even like maybe tropical fruit, just a tad. Nice lively carbonation. This is not too highly carbonated. I guess the downside is that the head's pretty much gone. It's a nice foamy ring, but there's no head per se to speak of, I guess. Nice and very refreshing, that's very true. I guess this is more similar to, what was that beer called? Blanche de Bruxelles, I guess, than to Hoegaarden. It's sort of like more fruity and a bit easier to drink. I definitely like the level of carbonation in this beer. Of course, now it's February, and probably not the best time of the year to have this beer, but it's been, I've had this for a while, so I wanted to review this just to know how good this is for my next visit to Toronto, which is really soon. So far, this is, as far as this style of beer goes, this is very good. It might lose a few points in appearance because that's not the greatest, but I definitely like this more than the Blanche de Chambly, because I find that one a bit too shampoo-like. I don't know, I don't like it that much. This one is, it's a very good bit. So I'll come back to you in a few moments. Right, so overall I think it's a good beer. It's certainly a very good interpretation considering it's Canadian, and you don't really find many craft breweries making excellent wheat beers. Well, this is a close shot, I guess. I've had better examples of the style, all from Belgium. I think my top two would be not Hoegaarden, which is still good, but I prefer the Blanche de Brussels and the Blanche de Namur. I'll probably post them in the more info box in case you find them, and check them out. Those are great Belgian wits. I've had them on tap as well. I've one of them on tap. But as far as this one goes, I'll give this a nice 7 out of 10. which makes it a good beer, but I wouldn't call this excellent or outstanding. No, it's not there. But yeah, the taste profile is good. You get some nice lemon tartness, as well as the usual typical, coriander kind of orange peel, which wasn't that apparent, I guess. Nice wheaty and yeastiness, a bit of sweetness as well. The aftertaste is not very eventful, which is good in this case because it's meant to be a session beer. I can totally see myself drinking a few of those if I'm ever in Toronto and it's warm outside, which happens sometimes, depending on the circumstances. But it's probably the least impressive beer I've had from Mill Street Brewery, just because of the style, which is, it's not my favourite style of beers, but I certainly, every now and then, I enjoy good Belgian Wit. So it's a good, fair shot. Still a thumb up for the brewery for making such a close kind of representation of style. But again, I've had better and I've had worse, of course. If you look at, things like Ricketts White, which is not bad, but I prefer this to Ricketts White. This is certainly more natural tasting. Same goes for Unibrew's Blanche de Chambly. Some people like it, but I have certain issues, personal issues. Has to do with preferences, but this is better than that in my opinion. So, as I said, 7 out of 10 for Belgian-style Wit from Mill Street Brewery. That's all for this episode, guys. Tastes like a beer.